Hi guys, my name is Akshay and I am a manifestation coach. All my contact info is in the description. So, today I want to tell you what manifestation really is, that the basis of manifestation, okay? And if you've had this thought that I've tried everything, I've done everything, but still I didn't get it, or if somebody came and told you, I did everything, I did everything in the book, but I didn't get it. Okay, then this video is probably for you. And many people, who claim to know a lot about manifestation, they watched Neville Goddard, they watched, they read all Neville Goddard books, they watched all the lectures, they bought this course, they did that practice, they did this technique. And still they say, I didn't get it. So this video is probably for you. Okay, so pay attention very closely. Okay, first I want to explain a principle. And based on this principle, I'm going to explain the very basis of manifestation. Okay, especially applicable in situations wherein you feel or you think that I tried everything, but I didn't get it. Okay, so if you observe the world around you, you will notice that the people who are successful, for them it is very easy to be even more successful. Okay, that is almost their natural tendency. The people who are wealthy, for them it is very easy to become more wealthy. Okay, you compare a billionaire with a homeless person. Okay, the billionaire, even if they do nothing all day, nothing, just sleep and snore, okay, they're still going to be making millions of dollars in passive income on that particular day. Okay, and if the homeless person doesn't go beg, doesn't, for them even $20, $30 is going to be a really, really good day possibly. Okay, because they have to go and panhandle, man, and people look at them weird. Okay, and they think they're dirty, and many people, they don't want to even touch them or look at them. They choose to ignore or dismiss their presence. So they have to, even for getting a sandwich, they really have to work hard. Now you tell me, who needs it more? The homeless person obviously needs the money more, right? But the wealthy person who possibly is just sleeping, possibly on that particular day, they are the ones who are going to get it. So the basic principle in nature, in the universe, is the one who has it, they get more of it. That is their natural tendency. Okay, even in the Bible it says, the rough translation is to the one who has, even more will be given to them, and to the one who doesn't have, whatever little they have will be taken away from them. Okay, so success, respect, love, money, manifestation, all of these things, they go easily to the person who already has it. The good news though, good news is that it doesn't matter if you have it in your external reality or not. Okay, if you have it within you in feeling, in illogical confidence, that is good enough. A person who is experiencing poverty in their three-dimensional world, if they have that illogical confidence within them, they feel that they're worthy of being wealthy, the poverty will vanish and will be replaced with wealth. On the other hand, a person who is extremely wealthy in their three-dimensional reality, however, within them they have this fear of losing the wealth, this insecurity, so they're always worried about being poor, or thinking about being poor, or afraid of losing their fortune. The wealth in their 3D will go away and will be replaced with poverty. Okay, so the person who already has it gets it. But the good news is, it doesn't matter if you have it in your external reality. Okay, it's easier to imagine once you have it in your external reality. It's easy to keep assuming that my wealth is going to grow. However, the good news is that it's not a prerequisite. Okay, if you have it in feeling, in illogical confidence, even if you think that that I can get there, That is good enough, actually, to manifest your desire successfully. So this is the principle that I wanted to explain. Okay, now I want to tell you that when you don't have it in your three-dimensional world, right, how can you get it in feeling? Okay, so another good news is that the subconscious mind doesn't care. Okay, if you have it in your 3D or you have it in imagination, okay, it doesn't care. Okay, and when you don't have it in your three-dimensional world, and subconsciously, you feel you're not yet there, how do you move from lack to fulfillment? That is the main thing that I'm going to discuss over here today. Lack to fulfillment. What is lack? I'm going to explain what is lack. Okay, pay attention. Have you ever felt very hungry? Okay, famished, like maybe you went for a long trek, or you just didn't eat for like 1.5 to 2 days, like you didn't eat for a long time. Okay, and you are really hungry, really really hungry. Okay, it's not a good feeling. It's an uncomfortable feeling, right? Wherein you are like moving towards food, like you're craving it. Even if somebody gives you like normal bread and butter, it's going to be very delicious at that point of time, because you are really hungry. Being hungry is equivalent to living in lack. Okay, to feeling lack. Okay, it's not a comfortable feeling. It's not a good feeling, because there is that strong craving. There is that craving for your manifestation. You are desiring it to a point, wherein like you make that desire your boss. Okay, and like you don't even have self-respect sometimes, like, because that is what people do, right? Like they'll work any shit job just to make ends meet. Okay, they will let a certain person just treat them like a doormat just to be with them. Somebody told me, like I just kept having like I just kept tolerating this nonsense with the hope that that person was not treating them well, and they kept tolerating that nonsense with the hope that that person will love them. Okay, that is what happens when you put your desire, you make it your master. Okay, you may put it on a pedestal. Okay, you are almost very very hungry for it. You are ready to beg for it. You are ready to borrow, steal. You are ready to do anything. You are ready to earn your, like even if the terms are unfair, you want it, you crave it, you feel helpless without it, you feel your life is incomplete without it. That is what a hungry person, like a person who hasn't eaten for days, who is weak, malnourished, that is how probably they feel, right, with respect to food, right? It's not a good feeling. It's an uncomfortable, restless feeling. Okay, now contrast that with the feeling of just having eaten. Okay, I don't know what your favorite food is, but just imagine, you had a nice buffet. Okay, a sumptuous spread of your favorite foodstuffs. Okay, your favorite dishes. Okay, you just ate them, and you're like, oh man, I'm so full now, right? Even if somebody offers you like something really exotic, oh, this is caviar from the Caspian Sea, and it's like $1,000 per kilogram, you're like, just put it in the fridge, dude. I'm very full now, can't even have like a little bit. Okay, have you noticed that when you are full, there is no more craving, there is no more desire, because there is only the enjoyment of the feeling of fullness. There is only relaxation. Okay, there is only relief. I ate good today, man. I just need to sleep now, right? There is no more desire at that point of time. You can compare this feeling to the feeling of fulfillment. When you are fulfilled, you don't have a strong draw towards the desire. There is no desperation, there is no wanting, there is no craving, there is no hunger. Do you understand me? There is no hunger. Okay, because you just ate. Okay, so when it comes to manifesting your desire, how is that relevant? Okay, so when you're strongly desiring, it's like you're very hungry, and when you are living in the end, it means you got your desires, so there is no longer the hunger for it because you feel you got it. Okay, Neville said it himself. If you're desiring it, stop immediately. Stop thinking of your desire and start thinking from it. Okay. So, what does this mean? If you are experiencing lack, maybe you want a specific person and you feel a lack of love. If you are feeling a lack of love, that is what you will get more of. Okay. I didn't make the rules. Okay. I didn't make the rules. Maybe, like you feel it's unfair, but I strongly desire it. You don't get what you desire. You get what you are in feeling, in assumption. Okay. If you have that strong desire, okay, then you have to feed yourself so that you can move to fulfillment. What does that mean? Is that you disregard the external circumstances, the external world. Okay, you go within you and you imagine it to the point of satisfaction. You feed on that feeling to the point wherein you are satisfied. Okay, to the point wherein you have enjoyed it to your heart's content and you feel the relief of having experienced it, and then you go live your life. If you are asking the question, oh, when will it happen? When will it happen? Oh my God, I did this, I did that. Maybe you did the technique, yes. Okay. But you didn't do it to the point of satisfaction because you're still insecure. You're still wondering. You're still not full. You're still unsatisfied. You have to imagine it. Okay. Feel it. Experience it. Live it within you to the point of satisfaction. Sometimes this can happen very quickly. For example, you can imagine something for like 10 seconds and then you forget about it. And half a day later or the next day, it just manifests. And you're like, oh, I just thought about it and it came true. You thought about it. You enjoyed it for that split second maybe. And you left it. So the idea got implanted in your subconscious mind perfectly. Okay. To some manifestations, because of poor experiences, undesirable experiences in the past, we develop resistance. So it's okay. You have to disregard what happened before, because manifestation is not using the past experiences to create reality. It is using pure imagination to create reality. So disregard what happened before and go within you. Imagine it, experience it, feel it, affirm it, to do whatever feels good to you, to the point of satisfaction. When you are satisfied, you just enjoy the feeling of fullness. When you had just ate a good meal, you just enjoy the feeling of fullness, right? You are not hungry anymore. Like even if I give you your favorite food, you're like, ah, man, I just had this big meal. Whew, thank you. I'm just going to sleep now. I'm going to watch TV now, whatever, right? So imagine it, feed on that feeling to the point of satisfaction. I really hope, I intend that this video helped you to understand what manifestation is at its very core. It is a shift in your identity, a shift in your feeling, a shift in your personality, wherein you are moving from hunger to fullness. When you are hungry, you are restless, uncomfortable. When you are full, you are just enjoying the feeling of fullness. Not being hungry doesn't mean you don't want the manifestation anymore. Rather, you got it. Do you understand? That is why people, who are successful in relationships, and they keep getting, so much attention from people, like having 15 different people text them, they act very spoiled. They act very spoiled, and like they act very bratty in some cases almost. Because if you had a selection of the most delicious food stuff in front of you, like you would be picky too, man. You would act spoiled. You would like, oh, this is not, then like you will act stupid. Okay. But in manifestation, better to be spoiled, better to be pampered, better to have an abundance. Okay. You should not go out and disrespect people, okay, just because you have an abundance of people who are into you, or just abundance of whatever you desired. I don't think that's a good way to live your life, but I hope that this video enabled you to really understand, okay, what living in the end means, what living in the wish fulfilled means, what thinking from the end means. Living in the end basically means it's done. Okay, so I hope that you like the video. If you like the video, please hit like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, unleash the power within you, and remember that if I said it, I already did it. Thank you.